Hi, Mochismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and giving a thumbs up to this video if you found it helpful. Pass it on if you believe someone else would benefit from it. I'd appreciate that. Understand this, guys, and understand just this to begin with, and then you can go from here on to understanding other things. The narcissist does not care about you in the way that you think they do. They don't love you in the way that a person is supposed to love someone, unconditionally, authentically, genuinely. Not meaning put up with a lot of BS, of course. People who love each other, they strive to be the best them that they can be, and they also are considerate of other people, especially in a relationship of any kind, out of respect. They don't even take the interaction between you and them serious. It's all a game. Everything between you and the narcissist is a game. They are just killing time. They are time wasters, but they are killing time. Nothing they do is genuinely what it seems. Whatever they show you is not what it is. What you discover after you realize that what they've shown you is all BS. Then, however, if you should happen to start reading material that brings you to a point of understanding that you just got conned, you just got duped, just got played, and that material that I'm speaking of would be narcissistic personality disorder. We're not talking about toxic people. They are that, but a lot of times when we look at toxic people, it gets watered down as to the depth and the degree that these people are toxic. Toxic people can be people who have had traumas like you and I, through relationships. Take myself, if I had, and this is in all truth, most of all, 95% of the relationships that I've had with women have been them being cons, manipulative, just not being well. I go on to get in relationships or a relationship with someone who is whole, who is, say, treating me with the dignity and respect that I have always believed that I brought to the table. And what do? I began to, because I'm so traumatized, I began to, not deliberately and because I'm a mean person or because I just want to do this, I behave in a very less than admirable, respectful way to their, I'm not receptive to their kindness and this and that and the other, because I'm perceiving that kindness is attached to a lot of BS. So for the sake that I've been traumatized or I've had a bad go at it, I'm not willing to be open to someone who is standing right in front of me that is willing, able, and is showing me undeniably time and time again that they are that person that I thought I was involved with all of those other relationships. Now, 2 or 3 things could do this. The trauma causes you not to trust. Say what we went through with the narcissist. I'm at a point where I wouldn't, beyond being just skeptical of a female in a relationship, I would not mistreat or do a woman in a relationship bad or demean her and discredit her efforts simply because I've gone through these traumas. The difference in that first scenario and the one that I just mentioned just a second ago is a person who is healing and healed understands that even though we're skeptical, we're questioning everything about a person nonchalantly behind the scenes, we're very observant, we're not going to downplay this person's efforts in the relationship. Now, this is a hypothetics because I have not endeavored any such type of relationship, nor is it a strong desire of mine. I am open to the idea, though, but I'm very vigilant. I'm working on me. I'm working on being the best version of me I can be, and I'm loving it. And I just believe one day soon, hopefully when God sees fit and this individual happens to pass my way, that I'm alert and life will continue on just as it should have all these years prior. But better late than never. So back to the narcissist, they don't understand what you and I understand. They don't take relationships serious. It's all a game. They're just, some would say, cut and pasting. It's like when you were in school, you were a little kid, you were in classroom, and you had the Elmer's glue, and you was putting the head on different bodies, and you was just cutting and pasting. This is what the narcissist does when they're in a relationship with you. They see you as a figure, a stick figure, whatever, a figure. You're not a real whole person to them, with a brain, a soul, all of these things that makes us very, very human. They see you as a cutout, and that cutout comes accompanied with, along with a mindset that they see you acting and behaving in a certain way. They freeze you in time right there. They don't grow with you. They don't evolve with you. So as the relationship begins to settle and you and them are getting accustomed to one another, and a lot of us content creators have talked about this before, and I'm just going to emphasize it again, because I am very, very hopeful that sometimes we don't often hear a message in the way that a content creator may say it. Something goes over our head, and then the next content creator may say something and it strikes a chord and the light comes on. So I'm hoping that this does that. So back to what I'm saying is, they don't grow with you. They don't evolve with you. They don't get accustomed to things changing. And that's the key word. They're only accustomed to what they see then and there at that moment when they meet you, and they freeze you in their mind. And and some would say, some psychologists like Sam Vaknin would say, they take a snapshot of you. This is all mental. Like you're doing it with your phone, they freeze you in that frame. Now, whenever you get out of that picture of a sort in their head, whereas you begin to start getting relaxed around them, they start emphasizing and looking at some of the flaws and some of your shortcomings, and just maybe some of your habits that I won't say that's not pleasing to them, but you may have a habit that is just something that they don't like. You know, maybe you may eat your rice with a spoon. And something like this does not match that snapshot. You're bad now. They made the wrong decision with you in their mind. So now I just got to move on and cut my ties. This is in the mind of the narcissist. They will cut ties in a relationship over something so petty and frivolous, because when they're out and about, they're constantly searching for more supplies. They have multiple supplies when they meet you. So you understand this. They don't have much to lose. You have everything to lose, because you've put your heart, soul, mental energy into them. They're your focus. They are the apple of your eye. To you, to them, you're not but just a number. You're just one on the list of many. So that's why it's so easy for them when they get out of a relationship to latch onto somebody else, which you looking at that and saying, I know I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. It does not make logical sense, because they're not logical human beings. You know, I question whether they are humans in a being such as you and me. I really do believe that they are so embedded with demonic overthrow till the humanistic part of them has been put on delete, and they're acting out in very demonic, strong demonic intercessions. So this is why the relationship with a narcissist is a game. They don't take it serious. So I hope this video has captured the essence of what I was trying to say. And so if you never ever study or understand anything else, until you understand anything else, wrap your head around what I just said. They don't love, care, and appreciate you like you and I do. They are playing a game, and you're just another piece of that puzzle. They can replace you, rearrange you, and the game is, to them, it's not a lose, it's a win-win. You and I, we start over, they take us through so much, but in their mind, they don't have time to be stuck in emotions. But when you wake up, unbeknownst to them, this is one of very few times that you hurt them. Narcissistic injury is the worst thing can happen to a narcissist. How does that happen? What's the most effective way to see that happen? You get out and you bounce, never look back. That being said, bless.